be muting him as well. And that sucks. Damn it, I want to watch the game. But yeah, man, the boys getting their backs blowed in, boy.
Who?
The Mavericks, boy. You ain't watching the game?
Nah, I ain't even. I had dozed off actually. When you text me and when I had responded, it was like 30 minutes later. I had dozed off. I was like, dang. I had to made me a little Long Island iced tea.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that, but boy,
Oh boy, that sounds good.
I made me a Long Island iced tea, and man, boy, that thing put me in La La Land for a little second. I ain't even gonna lie. Cause you know they got a new Ciroc.
Oh, what flavor?
It's called limonada.
No.
Yeah, it's called limonada. So, at first I was gonna be done with Ciroc, but because I think
Oh yeah.
but I don't think he's affiliated with them anymore. So
Oh, that's cool. Cause Ciroc.
I think he sold it to some, somebody or some company or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, cause Ciroc my joint.
Yeah. Bro, I done tried every single one that done came out. I done bought one. So yeah. But this is a new one they just got like a couple months ago.
Okay,
This
so
is
yeah, I'm about to try that one out. What you mixed it with? Oh no, you
but
said
like I
you had
said,
a Long Island.
it's limonada, so it's almost kind of like a lemonade. So you can mix it with lemonade, or obviously Sprite is always kind of like the go-to when it comes to like those different flavor of vodkas like that. But
Yeah.
but I did like I said I did a Long Island now. So with Long Island they usually do Coke to kind of give it that dark the dark color.
Yeah.
So it was it's gin, tequila, vodka, rum, and I'm not sure what else they put in it. But then you put the little you put a triple sec, and then you put the Coke to kind of top it off to give it that brown that brownish look. But I did all of that minus the triple sec, and I did a lemonade and sweet tea. Kind of did like an Arnold Palmer type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I did all the liquors, and I did the lemonade and the sweet tea. Kind of made it like an Arnold Palmer, like
Hey,
a
next
spike,
time I come down, boy, you gonna have to make me one of them, man. Hey,
like a
yeah,
yeah,
that
like a
that that
spike.
sound that sound good, boy. Yeah, look at
Yeah.
you shake you shaking the dust off you, boy.
No, I'm good though. I'm good now. That was early when I had first got home. What time did I get home? I got home about 5 o'clock, 5:30. So yeah. So if you ever had a Long Island like in a at a bar, those they very strong drinks. It's like I
Yeah,
told you, it's like 6, 7 different liquors that they mixing together. So usually when I do a Long Island, I probably got like one, maybe two in me at tops. Two is really at the absolute max. I can't do no more than two. So one will definitely get you right. So if you're just trying to get a drink and you just want to just drink one drink and be good, yeah, Long Island is
hey,
definitely the way to go. Yeah.
hey, boy, you ain't gotta tell me. Like I know firsthand, but I don't know firsthand. Cause boy, the one time we went on the cruise,
Yeah.
but my wife
Was
had
it a carnival? Was it carnival or what cruise was it? You
no,
remember?
it was a man, it was a little one,
Okay.
the little hood cruise out of Riviera.
Okay, yeah, the one that kind of go out and come back in. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, we went to the Bahamas,
Oh, go
but
to the Bahamas. Okay, it's called what is it called now? I think it's called Margaritaville. Nah,
yeah,
but
it's
I
called
think it was
Margaritaville
called
now.
I think it's called a
Grand,
Bahamian Bahama something or Grand Bahama. I don't remember what it
yeah,
was
Grand
called
Bahama,
before.
yeah.
That's what it's called. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, my wife she had a Long Island on that, but when I tell you, boy, it was and because when the cups be by
They
something
be
like this
tall.
here,
Yeah.
yeah, Man,
Yeah.
she was done, bro. I want to say she probably took the first one to the head, and then that second one, like she started sipping on that second one, and it hit her all at
Man, let
once.
me tell you, I don't even know what even possessed her to want to take it to the head. It was no way I'm taking no Long Island to the head. I'm sorry, I ain't
Hey,
doing it.
bro. Hey, we learned. Hey, she learning now, man. Hey, once you cause she at that time she was probably in between 40 and 30. I want to say she was about 35.
Okay. Well, that's in between. Yeah, 30 and
Yeah,
40.
she about 35. So
Mm.
her being island, she just knew she was gonna be strong. Boy, that Long Island did it to her, boy. I don't know what that was the strongest Long Island she ever had.
And them cruises, I'm telling you, because every time I've been on a cruise a few times too, and every time I get a drink on a cruise, it is always super duper strong. So it every time, bro, every time. You ain't even got to ask them to, or nothing like that, because a lot of times, especially if you get like a drink package,
Hmm.
and if you tip them really good too, yeah, they'll take care of you if you tip them good. So yeah. So that's why a lot of times when I go on a cruise, I don't even do the drink package because I don't drink like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, the wife and she don't drink like that either. So I'm like, it's almost like a waste of money to do a drink package if you're not going to take advantage of it, like that. So,
I get
so
boy.
we,
Hey, y'all making me feel like a heathen over here, boy. Cause I get that drink package, boy. We get
you get
we get
drink
that
package, you get
drink
the drink
package, dude.
package.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, bro. So man, you say you're not watching the game, man. Them boys down 30. Minnesota's down 30 right now.
I told you they probably was going. I told you Minnesota probably was going to probably hammer them boys. Obviously it'll be a lot closer game 6. So if they take it to game 7, Dallas might be in trouble. So they
No, this
better
is
be careful.
elimination game tonight, man. They down
That's
3-1.
that's what I'm saying. Like if they turn around and just say like if they win this game and go to Dallas and win that game
Mm-hmm.
and come back to Minnesota for game 7, yeah, Dallas might be in trouble. They better close it out game 6.
No, they closing it out. No, they closing it out tonight. Yeah, game 6. They closing it out tonight. No, this game 5.
This game 5 tonight. They're gonna lose tonight, but game 6 they should be able to
No,
yeah.
but I mean Dallas is up. Minnesota down.
Oh, I thought you were saying Dallas was down.
No, Dallas is
Oh,
up.
okay. Jeez. Damn, Minnesota? What done got into y'all? Boy, Dallas like boy.
They ready. I hate it for Ant, but I'm kind of glad because I don't want Boston to be too rested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But sometimes that rest can be a little detriment to you too, because
Yeah.
too much rest, you'll be rusty. So
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right.
yeah, you'll be rested at game 1. Trust me. I mean, yeah, you'll be rested, but you're gonna be rusty. Like I say, it's better for a team. I think that's what kind of for the Miami Heat, that's what catapulted their run, because they was in the play-in, and obviously you had to play 2 games, 2 tough
Hmm.
games they had to play. 2 tough game playoff atmosphere type games, and then when they won, I'm like, okay, them boys is ready. They ready to go, and it was literally like 2 nights later, and then the rest is history, man. So yeah, sometimes that's all it takes for you to. And man, speaking about the Heat, man, I just don't. I don't even know how to even feel about all the talks and everything, man. It's like, geez,
Hey, it's
this. It seems
and
like
it, and
it's
it, it's funny because in the community in the Bleacher Report community, bro, somebody in there named Mario Chalmers. I don't know if it's actually Mario Chalmers,
probably not him.
but it's funny because if it's not, bro, it's a grown man that's pretending to be this man and got all his accolades. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And I'm like, because of course I follow him, he followed me back, but
Okay.
so I clicked on the profile, and of course, 2-time champion, all his accolades. I'm like, bro, if this ain't Mario Chalmers, it's a sick grown man out there, bro. But
Yeah.
but no, that's neither here nor there. But yeah,
Right.
they everybody back and forth, and it's like I really do feel like the Jimmy fans are the Jimmy fans are so, pro Jimmy Stan, which don't get me wrong, I'm not against, but I do feel like if we pay Jimmy this money and he stay, we running it back. And that's not I'm not a fan of that right now because you look like I said, like we said the other night, every team that made moves, they in the playoffs right now. And I'm pretty sure Minnesota they gonna revamp because they down right now, bro, 76-44.
Yeah. For
77
them,
to 40.
for them, it's just inexperience. They could bring that same team back if they want to, add another piece or something like that. They probably could, but
I
it's
believe they
just
would.
experience at this point for them. So,
Yeah, I mean
um,
they would. I mean, cause they still good, but just like Dallas added a couple of key role players.
yeah,
And if we run it back, key role players is what we'll have to get. I'm talking about key role players, not no 7 points a night, uh
yeah,
2 rebounds, you know what I'm saying? Maybe
but
2 assists, something like that. No, we need some guys. If you're gonna rebound, damn it, you're gonna rebound. You know
right.
what I'm saying? So it's just like we gonna need some. If we keep Jimmy, whatever we do with Hero, like I said, he done sold his house. He's put his house up for sale.
I know you told me that part. So
So
I don't know.
even if,
I don't know
bro,
what
even
that
if
means.
my bad, go ahead.
No, I don't even know what that even means at this point. But I guess we just have to, wait and see. What
Even if
happens.
even if we trade, let's say we just go ahead and send Hero, not even for Donovan, because we'll have to send, the young fellas. Let's just say we send them to Utah for Laurie. Still send him and maybe a pick. I said a
For
pick.
who? Laurie marketing.
Yeah, Laurie marketing. Yeah.
But see, now that's gonna mess up Jovic. They probably gonna want they're probably gonna want Jovic. So are you willing to give up Jovic for him too as well?
If it's Laurie, I would say I hate to say yeah, but I would say yeah.
He's 7 feet. He's
They
seven
both
foot.
they both 7 feet. I would trade height for height. I don't want to trade, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to trade height for somebody small. Like
Right.
say, like what if we was trading Laurie, not Laurie, Lord have mercy. We was trading Jovic for Kobe White. Nah, I don't want to do that.
No,
You know
no.
what I'm saying? I would want to trade height for height.
Yeah, because at least with Laurie marketing, I think that Jovic he could almost probably be a mirror image of him to some degree. 7 foot, can dribble the ball a little bit, can kind of play make a little bit, shoot the ball. So yeah, Markin is just a little more polished at this point in his career. That's just the only difference. So I think Jovic over time, I think he can get to where marketing is. I believe he can. So it's just a waiting game at this point. So if Miami not trying to wait, which it don't seem like Miami ain't never trying to wait. He always trying to win. So
Mm-hmm.
so if that were the case and they say, well, you know what, we'll take Hero, but if we giving up marketing, you got at least have to give us Jovic. Even though he's a little bit younger, but we'll take Jovic too, and Hero and maybe some draft picks, and you can have marketing. I might be okay with that.
Yeah, marketing shouldn't be that much. If it's just Jovic and Tyler, I think that should be enough for marketing. I wouldn't like if they send a pick, it should a second round pick, bro. Like I don't think he's worth 2 players and a pick. But that's just me. I don't know
Yeah, but some of
because he
these some of
hasn't
these
made it.
no, no, he hasn't. He hasn't. He hasn't. But he's still
Yeah,
but
he
he's
ain't
still
made
he's
no
still a
all.
really good player though. So yeah.
Yeah, no, he is. He is.
Yeah, he's still a really good
And then
player
I
though.
saw I saw something about what's your boy Obi Toppin. He a free agent.
Okay.
If like that's if we can't get Larry Markin and Obi, you know what I'm saying, to put next to Bam. Because he you know what I'm saying, he shoot the three pretty well. He a high flyer, so he'll defend pretty well. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying? I
defending
think,
pretty good.
that's what I mean. Like if we keep Jimmy, key role players. And still, like, who knows if Kelly Oubre want to be there with Embiid and them badass knees? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he want to be there. I don't think he want to be there after what I seen and kind of heard from him about how he's saying he want to be somewhere where he feels appreciated or something along those lines. I'm like, whoa, what's going on over there? You know, so if he's out, because you remember he only signed, but that's just like how we signed Patty. You know, they just signed him for, a year or whatever. I don't think they gave him no long-term deal. So yeah. So we, if we can snag him, that'd be great. That'd actually be really good. He's almost kind of like Caleb Martin.
Yeah, and that's funny you say that because I was thinking like if Caleb just so happened to walk because he don't take his player option and he try to go get some money, i.e. Gabe Vincent, you know what I'm saying? PJ Tucker, I think Kelly Oubre would be a nice backup for him.
Yeah.
Well, not a nice backup, but yeah,
nice replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think I'm not opposed to Jimmy coming back. I just don't think we should, because I think it's real dumb of him, real arrogant of him to have had the season he came off of, but then you want an extension.
Yeah, you didn't even get it. You wasn't even on the All NBA team, not the first, second, or third. I don't think. So if you're not on the All NBA team, how can you? Well, obviously he's not asking for the super max because he can't get the super max. But
right.
But I guess I guess in the grand scheme of it, in this like I said, in this totality, whatever money that he feel like he deserves, of course, you're gonna ask for it. So is he deserving of it? It's like he came to Miami and he brought us to 2 finals. I mean, yeah, he wasn't able to stamp and seal it and close the deal, but we had some good years with Jimmy.
We did. I can't lie, but but at the same time, I don't know, man. Like that's why I'm on the fence about it. Because I see the pros. I see the pros and I see the cons. Because like that one I sent you today, the pros is we get off a lot of money trading him and Tyler. But at the same time, we get, with taking D Mitch, we get some of that money back. But, I still think
we're gonna have to pay him. So
yeah.
So I think
but you paying D Mitch. He only 26, 28.
He's 26. Yeah. He's 26. So naturally, you're gonna give a player like of his stature a 5-year, max deal or super max or whatever he's probably worth. So yeah, I just think that Jimmy at this stage in his career, now had he been 30, that'd have been a whole different thing. But he's 30, he'll be turning 35. So he's wanting an extension because remember he got 2 years left, I think, on his original contract, his original deal. Anyway, so if Riley say, you know what, we're not going to extend you this year. We're going to play out this year. Obviously, the second year is his player option year, which more than likely he'll probably take. But if he wants to explore somewhere, hey, that's cool. But we're going to go this year and see what you do, see how you play. If you could get at that all NBA, caliber type of level, if you give us another run like how we had last season, not this season, but the season before when we made it all the way to the finals, if you could give us that and maybe, bring one home, yeah, we'll extend you. Right then and there. After that season, we'll extend you another 2 years. You'll get your 3-year extension or whatever that you're asking for. So, but I like you said, I think you got to show and prove at this point. So it's not just a matter. It's not only a matter of what have you done, before. Is what can you do, moving forward. So yeah.
Yeah.
I still think he got octane in the tank. It's not like he's not empty at all. It's just like I said, it's just the age thing. That's the only thing that's you know have me thinking about the whole thing just in general. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think he got a little bit left in the tank too, but I just wonder, what's motivating him? Is it wanting to win a championship again? Is it now wanting to, have a revenge tour, which I think he will be awesome at? Or is it the money? Because me right now, both of us, what I'm saying, we don't play together numerous of times. So
yeah,
it's like, bruh, if we just coming off a season like this, we want to come back and we want to kick ass.
we
Damn,
want to come back.
damn, damn
Yeah,
everything else. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? But like, if it's just him wanting the money, because I keep seeing, of course, it could be clickbait. It could be a whole lot of rigmarole. I have, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just to make Riley want to, give him Riley Erickson want to give him the extra money so he'll
Yeah.
stay. I still,
That's what it's about, really. That's really what this is about. This is about power moves. So Jimmy feels like he's worthy and deserving, and Riley may not feel so much. So, Riley's probably not one of them guys that you probably want to try to call his bluff. Because like I said, Dwayne Wade tried that. And and Riley, you know what happened with that situation. So Riley basically let him walk. Didn't even call him, couldn't nothing. So uh I don't know if that will happen again.
um,
So, but I know Riley don't. Either way, he probably won't care. That's just the type of guy. That's the type of man that he is. So, so if Riley feels like you're forcing his hand, he may just be like, just the hell with you, and I'll trade you. I ain't trading you to Philly though. I'm trading you out west. So, yeah, I don't know.
see, and I think, okay, we would, like we've been Heat fans for a while. So do you think it's a difference between him and Wade? You know what I'm saying? The situation between Wade and them, he leaving for the money, or do you think it's similar?
It's very similar because if you remember, Wade was saying how he was never really the highest paid, on any Heat team at any point at any time. This
Mm-hmm.
going back to when he first got to the NBA, all the way to that season where he left, because when LeBron and Bosh was there, they were making more than him, and when he was there with Whiteside was making more than him.
Whiteside making more than him?
Yeah.
See, no, and that's D Wade. See, I think it is different because it was Wade bought Wade even after the championship. Wade wasn't the highest player. Shaq was, Jermaine O'Neal was. You know
Jermaine,
what I mean?
every player, yeah. But that's
Eddie,
not Miami giving them the deals. That's deals that they already, acquired
right,
with,
and I,
with other
and I
teams.
get that, and it was just like I think Kobe. I think it was a similar thing with Kobe too. Like Kobe, after everything he gave the Lakers, he wanted, what I'm saying, a little bit of financial restitution toward the end of his years.
Yeah,
So,
that's why they gave it to him.
yeah, but yeah, that
Yeah,
was Kobe. That was Kobe, and that
yeah,
was D Wade. Like I think it's different with Jimmy. Yeah, he might have that Heat pedigree. He might be a quote unquote Heat lifer, even though he was only been there 5 years.
yeah.
But as far as him deserving this extension, I still don't know, bro. I still don't know. I mean, you can't get not no max. If you extend them, I seen somebody throw a number out. 90, 2 extra years for 96 mil or even 101. But
Yeah. Because they said he wants 3 years, 160, something like that.
I thought it was
So,
two 160. I saw two.
well, three meaning like he'll have these two, and then I think another one. I don't think he's going 4 years. I think it's 3 years, like you said. So however many years are left on his original deal,
And then the
original
extra year.
contract, he just added another year to it, basically. So if it's 2 left, then he wants another year. He wants 1 more year. So it'll be 3 years at 160. Because I think he got 2 right now. I think he's at two at 112, something like that. So he wants another year. So that's just what it is. And it almost kind of reminds me of who was with Miami and he wanted Jay Crowder. He was wanting 3 years or something long term, and Miami only wanted to give him, I think, like a year or 2.
Yeah, I think it was 2.
Yeah, and then he wound up hauling tail over to Phoenix. I think that's where he ended up. So yeah. So Jimmy just won an extra year. Now he's got 2 years at 112. That's a lot of money. What's that? What's 112 divided by 2? He's hovering around 60 million. So not quite, but he wants, if he wants 3 years at 160, let's just shave it a little bit. Just say, okay, we'll give you 3 years, but we'll give you 3 years at 140. You know what I mean? Or 145 instead of 160. Would he take that? I don't know. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, man, it's pros and cons to it. Like I'm just everybody that's free agents coming up this year, and of course the whole Bronny thing. But it's funny. It's like every time I see somebody say, well, not see somebody. Every time I see that a team that might pick Bronny, it's gonna be in the second round. Nobody
Absolutely gonna be the second round. It's absolutely. It's not that. That's why I tell you. Remember, I was telling you, ain't nobody gonna waste no first round pick on Bronny. They're just not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it.
And then only, and he rejected workouts with everybody. So, Heat fans, Heat family, y'all can hang it up. Like unless him and Riley talking about something right now and we just don't know about it, he rejected the workout with everybody except for LA and Phoenix. Talking about Ronnie. So, and like
you can work out, you can work out for whoever you want to work out for, because that's the team who you're probably interested in and you probably want to go to. So if it's just Phoenix and or LA, then yeah, Miami ain't grabbing them. Unless they just want to grab them, just do it.
Just to force LeBron's hand. You know what I'm saying? To see what he do. Because I mean, and if that's the case, hell, bro. I mean, I would love to see LeBron and Jimmy on the same team, but shit, I keep cussing. Jimmy can. I don't want to say Jimmy can walk, but because that'd be a lot of money. Because unless at this point in his career, Jimmy could take two egg sandwiches and a Coca-Cola, because you done made all your money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can give you some steak and a couple of McDonald's franchises, and you know what I'm saying? We just call it even. But you don't have a year or 2, you know what I mean, to play with your son, and then let him stay in Miami and we develop him.
Yeah.
If that's the case, if that's that's what they choose. But that Phoenix thing is funny because you remember how we was talking about what if the old heads just team up somewhere and play together.
Yeah, I remember you sent me that. Yeah.
Yeah. That Phoenix thing is funny, man.
Yeah. That if they were to do it, like I said, I wasn't opposed to it because I think it'll be a good, kind of like a good storyline, to some degree, and you'll have like a lot of people be watching, so yeah, it'll be good for like viewing, views, because that's all they kind of really care about anyway is views, stuff like that. So yeah, everybody will definitely be tuned in, to see how they do and see, what they do. So I'm not opposed to it. The question is, what team has that kind of financial flexibility to do that, to do that kind of, deal like that. Unless they all take a cut.
Yeah.
You can't, that's four max well, I can't even call Chris Paul a max player at this stage in his career, but
Right.
He probably wouldn't mind taking a little less. And of course, Kevin Durant, maybe he wouldn't mind. LeBron, I know he always about his money, so he always gonna want his money.
You don't think he'll take a little cut this point in his career? No, Jesus, I'm getting old.
He already a billionaire, so it's not like he need the money.
He don't.
He's legit a billionaire right now, so he don't need the money like that. So yeah, he could definitely take a cut to make it work. If you want to try to get another ring and have a good, legitimate, chance and shot at it, yeah, I think he would do it. But like I said, you have him, CP, LeBron. Who was the fourth guy?
Durant, LeBron, Chris Paul,
CP, and
who was the other guy?
Who was the last guy?
I don't know, bro. It's way back. I don't know how long it. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Because I think I sent you that on.
Yeah, you sent me that a little
Instagram.
while ago. Yeah, it was a little while ago too. It wasn't even that recent. So you're gonna have to be scrolling for a little bit to get to it. I just can't remember the fourth guy. But
that's tight. I know it was on Instagram, but yeah, man, I wouldn't be opposed to it either. I think it'll be a good storyline, and whatever team it is, boy, they gonna generate a bunch of revenue. Lord, that generate a bunch of revenue.
Well, they're gonna be selling out every game. I'm telling you now, every game. So every game. But I think that it may be LA. It seems like LA is probably the spot because I just can't see Phoenix parting ways with Devin Booker.
You don't? Oh no.
I can't see it. I can't see it. Nah, I can see LA parting ways with Anthony Davis.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it was, bro. It was funny. Because I'm still looking for it. One dude say trade Jimmy Bam Hero.
Whoa.
Yeah, trade
Bam.
Jimmy Bam Hero. Draft Bronny. Bring in Anthony Davis, LeBron, and I want to say they said Spider, and I'm like, hold on. I'm like, LeBron and AD ain't nothing in LA. You want to bring them here? How about they keep AD and we keep Bam?
We keep Bam, right?
And we let that ride. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If we can bring LeBron and Bronny, LeBron and Spider, yeah, that's cool. I mean, would it be any better than LeBron in LA? I don't know. I guess time would only tell. But we got Mitchell, and we will have LeBron, who's still, pretty productive at this stage in his career. Mm-hmm. And of course, Bam gonna be Bam. So yeah, so I mean, yeah, that's a nice little three-headed monster. I ain't gonna lie. And then, of course, we got, nice little pieces to, surround the team because, we always got good, I wouldn't say consistent role guys, but we got guys that can, go out there and contribute, on a night in different. It's a different guy on a different night. That's kind of how Miami go. One night is Jovic. Mm-hmm. The next night is probably Triple J, One night it probably Jay Rich, something like that. So, but I don't know, man. Honestly, I think the only move that I seen that kind of raised my eyebrows a little bit was that one with bringing Mitchell and Brandon Ingram. I was like,
that last one. I said, yeah, I seen you sent back the big eyes. You know what I'm saying?
I said, oh, boy, that might be something serious right there. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And of course, I love Jimmy, and I wouldn't want to part ways with Jimmy. But if you telling me we're gonna bring Spider and we're gonna bring Brandon Ingram, and we'll still keep Terry Rozier, as our point guard,
Mm-hmm.
that might be pretty good. That might be pretty good, bro. That might be pretty good, man. So I don't know if that deal could even actually happen, but you know,
You know what I'm saying? But it was like we gave up a lot. Did we get definitely Jimmy gone, definitely top,
Jimmy's gone, and I think Hero is gone.
and
But I don't,
I
I
think
don't recall.
Duncan was in there too because
Was,
yeah, Duncan was in there too.
was Duncan in there too? Okay.
I'm gonna go back and look at it, but I seen the one. Yeah, it was Chris Paul, KD, Braun, and Steph.
Steph, right. I don't know why I couldn't remember Steph, right? Steph. Yeah. And I don't see Golden State parting ways with him.
Nah,
So now would Golden
we
State blow up that team to bring all those guys in? They probably would do it.
they probably
They,
would
they,
because Clay looking for money. So and Clay to me Clay ain't worth it no more.
nah, not at this point. He's just not. Sorry. Sorry, Clay. You're not worth. I don't know what he's asking for, but nah. No.
And it's funny, bro. I'm sitting here, trying to find that thing, and seeing all the stuff that I sent you, bro. I gotta look more, and I'm glad I'm doing this because I gotta look more into uh that pig kidney transplant that they put in the black dude. That dude died,
Straight guinea pig. No pun intended.
bro.
No pun intended.
Yeah, and I'm like, I know black folks. What I'm saying, a lot of us black folk, we love us some pork. Um, but the fact that you're gonna put a pig kidney in me, you know what I'm saying, and they had to modify that kidney.
Right. But the thing about it is, and of course I'm not gonna really crack no joke at it like that because I guess at the end of the day, he really almost didn't have a choice. It's almost kind of like one of them things like, okay, well, you know what? The outcome gonna be what it is anyway. What is it gonna hurt to
Yeah,
to try to experiment and just see how this goes. So it's probably just one of those things. But like I said, pick it. Nah, mm-mm. And they said it worked for a couple months, from what I heard or what I understood. They said it
yeah,
was working for like a month or two, and then obviously
yeah. But he was supposed to have like, yeah, after 2 months, after 2 months, but he was supposed to have some years. They said it was supposed to be like a little while, way longer than a couple months.
before he did the transplant
The
or
trans,
after.
yeah, after the
Oh,
transplant
really?
was going to allow him some years. Okay,
Mm,
Minnesota trying to make it a game is 99-73.
yeah. I'm looking at the score on my laptop. I can't. I ain't watching the game, but I can see the score. So I'm like, it don't look too good for Minnesota right now.
No.
Uh-uh.
And then something else I saw, bro, what that really turned my stomach. Now you remember how we was talking, how me, you, and Lyric, we was talking about the whole, you know,
We talked about a bunch of stuff. We talked
yeah,
about the money over morals. We talked about
you know how I have long pauses, bro.
yeah. We talked about the Kale situation with
The, the adults dating, older
the
children,
adults dating like younger kids.
and then so, bro, the doggone, I think he's a 65-year-old pastor with a 19-year-old girl married.
yes, I seen something about that. I'm like, well,
And then he trying to
um,
bring and see, bro, and then he trying to bring Bible into it. Like, I just see something like that.
it's
If
stuff.
man,
It's
bro, man of the cloth or not, I might not shoot you because you're a man of the cloth, but we definitely gonna have to have we gonna have to have a serious. It's gonna be some rumbling, some furniture moving, bro.
moving some furniture.
You somebody grandpa.
Literally, like 65. That's like a 40. That's like a 40 year. That's 40 years, 50 years, 45, something like that. Like,
Yeah, it's in the 40s. Yeah, because she 19. If she
yeah,
not 20 yet.
right.
So man, I'm just like, I just don't get it.
Hey man, some people like them young. Like I say, hey, some people like them young, but that's very young. Like you said,
That's out of man. Her brain ain't even finished developed yet. She can't even doggone drink liquor
nope.
legally.
Legally, at least, no,
She
nope.
can't even run a car by herself. She need her grand husband.
Yeah, that's like she's a child, basically. Yeah, she's a child.
She need her grand husband. Know what I'm saying? Buy her a little drink at Applebee's, bro. Like I just, it's sickening, And and I do try to find humor in things, but of course, people, nothing about it is funny. That's to me, no. And then I just don't like that he trying to throw Bible into it. It's, bro, no. That's
No,
that's altogether wrong, man.
that's all you, buddy. You
Yeah.
can't throw the Bible into that. Even though I know back in like the ancient times, stuff like that. You had guys and kings. Had concubines and stuff like that. But I I can't say that was any more right then.
Right.
Obviously, the times were different then, so I don't really, I can't really speak on it like that. But yeah, I guess in the medieval times, yeah, it was a known thing for guys to have multiple wives and stuff like that, and younger, whether it be younger or whatever. So hey, I, I can't see that being okay as far as like in the spiritual realm or in the biblical sense. So
I know
I
I can't
can't
either, but
I can't wrap my brain around it that being right. So I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
Like I
bro.
I don't know. I don't know the Bible. I don't know the Bible front to back. I don't know it through and through. So I can't even really say. Let me look. I can pull it up, or I can. I don't know. But from my knowledge, I don't. I don't think that's. Yeah. I don't think that's it. So yeah.
Because I mean, I can't see our Lord and Savior, even though they did it. You know what I mean? Like, like you said, kings had a bunch of concubines. Like and some religions it is what it is, but you
Right.
also have to be the husband. Ain't It's not just you. You have okay. I'm gonna hunt you tonight. I'm gonna hunt you tomorrow. You gonna get the other day. No, you got to take care of every one of those houses and all of those freaking children.
That's a
Like,
lot, man. That's a lot. I don't see how any man could see that as a good thing. You got six or seven, however many different personalities you got to deal with on a daily basis. Like, man, you'll be dead. You'll be dead in like 20 years.
and it's like even African men that have that, like they'll be here trying to make all the money to send back home. It's like they half of them don't even want it. So it's just it's just the freaks, the ones that see the little shows on what HGTV or what have you. You know what I'm saying? The dudes with all them dang on wire. It's like, bro, you just a freak. You
Yeah,
just a freak. You just want different booty every night. You know what
you
I'm
just
saying?
you just
So
you just a sexaholic at this point. That's just all it is. So
yeah. So it's just like, man, you might as well just say what it
right.
is. Just
Yeah,
go ahead and say what it is, and admit that you need help.
yeah, yeah. Or better yet, obviously, they believe in the marriage thing and all that. Just if that's the route that you're going, don't bring marriage into it because remember, at the end of the day, that's probably one of the only things that connects us besides maybe prayer and meditation, whatever you want to call it. But the marriage, that's probably one of the only single things that connects us to Yah. Because remember, Yah has to be the foundation, for any marriage to
Hmm.
work. You can get married, but if he ain't in the picture, then yeah, you're gonna be in for a long 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever, however many years. So So yeah,
It's like it might not even be years, 5, 10, 15 months.
you might not even make it here. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's like because people, are not equally yoked. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You
Mhm.
soon as you say I do, you get into the house. You might not
Mhm.
like the fact that he eat the skin off his feet. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you, you might she might what they call it she playing under the covers and she pull the covers over your head and then she let one rip. You know what I'm saying? That's you know she didn't do that. She didn't do all that when y'all was dating. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah,
nope. She's trying to be all, trying to be like a little lady and everything. Yeah. So yeah, none of that.
yeah.
None of that.
So it's,
Yeah.
hey, it's a the marriage thing, boy. It's a whole different ball game.
Whole different. It's almost like you starting over. I know people probably don't see it like that because of course you was dating before and you just kind of like, well, it's just, you know, marriage is just like a piece of paper and stuff like that. No, it's more to it than just a piece of paper. Of
Mhm.
course, yeah, you got your marriage certificate and stuff like that. You sign it, she signed it, then of course the pastor or whoever signs it and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like you're starting over again.
Yeah,
You have to
you
you have
starting
to
your life as a new. You starting your life as one with another person.
exactly. So before you was fornicating, I mean, let's just call it what it is. Uh, and then you get married, and now you're kind of going about it the right way now. So of course, a lot of things got to change. At that point, and a lot of things do change. But I think one thing that does change that shouldn't change is you whatever you were doing or however you was before you got married, you should be at least doing that, you know, either doing that or doing a little bit more, you
Right.
know. Yeah, because just because you married a person, you feel like you got them now, they ain't going nowhere. So you know, let me just act this way or act that way or whatever. And that goes for both parties. I ain't even talking about any one man or female or female. I'm talking about both because, you know, a lot of times you just change. Why is that? I really don't know, but it seems like all marriages kind of go through that. So, um, but yeah, you got to stay the same. You got to try, well, at least try your best to stay the same. However you were doing, whatever you were doing before, keep doing it. Keep doing it. So
The date
yeah,
nights, all that.
date nights, all of that. Yeah, date nights, all of that. You know, uh, I always like to throw in because it's it's a it's a little story about a guy say, okay, well, you and your wife when y'all were dating, y'all had sex, stuff, da, da, da. So you put $1 in a jar, every time, you know. So of course, when you first started dating, y'all just like two rabbits, you just all over
Yeah,
each other.
yeah.
So of course that jar is gonna be overflowing. But he said now after you get married, you pull $1 out, and just see. He said that jar stayed full because for whatever reason it just changes. It just changes, bro. So you won't be pulling it out as fast as you putting it in. You know what I mean? So yeah. So that too, yeah, of course if kids come into play, of course, the husband obviously still need the attention that he was getting before the kids. So, you can't just deprive him, just because, you got the little one, you got to still make time. So it's all about, like I say, communicating and making time for, you know, your spouse. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
man. Hey, boy, this these this ain't a yellow brick road, boy.
It's
It's
not. It's not. It's not. People,
especially
people,
when you
look- people,
start to
people,
bring,
people look
especially
at
when you start to
marriage.
bring.
People look at marriage and they just, I think they just kind of fall in love with I guess, the fascination of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they don't even know what it entails. You know. it entails a lot of sacrifices for one, you know.
Right.
So you can't think about yourself. You know, you got to think about, you know, your partner. So that's number one. So if you're not a person that thinks, you know, of others before you think of yourself, then yeah, you're probably gonna be in for a rough marriage because marriage is not about I and me, you know, it's about we. So yeah. Hmm.
Because like we always forget about, you know, what they call it, holy matrimony. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and I I remember watching the episode of Full House, and one of the twins, whichever one of the twins, she was supposed to be getting married to her little best friend, and the little boy that was supposed to be the pastor, he said holy mattress money, and it's so funny. Like with him saying is not knowing how to say matrimony, but calling it mattress money. That's pretty much
Matrimony.
what it is. That's pretty much what it is today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if your partner or if the person that you with ain't doing it right on the mattress, you ain't there. And if they not providing the money like you want them to, you not there. It
Right.
ain't even a date. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
it's just funny, man.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. It's one, like I said, it's one of them words where you slip up, but it still applies.
Yeah, yeah.
It still applies. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hmm.
Like I say, I've been watching the game on, and Dallas on a mission, man.
It looks like it, bro. It looks like it, man. I don't want to say, because of course you already know who they pushing.
Yeah,
So
of course we know.
you know who they pushing. They pushing Boston all the way through. So Dallas just got to know that. Of course, I'm sure they're gonna know that. But yeah, Kyrie and Luka, they're gonna have to be exceptional. They're gonna have to be phenomenal in this finals, which I'm sure they will.
Mm.
So I'm sure they will. I don't think the light's gonna be too bright for them. Luka, of course, he ain't never been to the finals, but the way he's been playing, nah, I think he's gonna be ready. I think he's gonna be good to go. And of course, Kyrie, you know, he done been to multiple finals with LeBron and Cleveland, so
Yeah,
he knows what that. You know, he's gonna know what it takes. So yeah, I hope that they could do it. You know, because I want to see the Mavs do it. And it's kind of crazy because, you know, Miami and the Mavs always kind of been a little rivalry, you know, over the years.
oh yeah, dog.
But
Oh,
we got a bigger
gotta pick one of
rivalry.
the enemies.
Yeah, both of them are really. I shouldn't really have no dog in the fight, but I guess, you know, I guess really ultimately I don't have a dog in the fight because I could care less who wins. But I
Right.
don't want Boston to win. I can tell you that much. So,
I mean,
so
and
yeah,
it just sucks because I mean, there it is a possibility. It is a
yeah,
possibility, and but we just gotta. I'm kind of coming to grips to it with it, just in case. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Expect the unexpected.
yeah,
Do I want it to happen? Of course not. But you know, hey,
yeah.
we know how the
It
ball
could,
bounce, and we know how to.
right.
Hey, we know how the ball bounce, but you and I, we also know how to whistle blows.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
A
We
lot
know
of
how that
people,
whistle go.
we know how to whistle blow. So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, and that's why I say, you know, that's why I keep saying it's pros and cons to this whole thing. So the same trade we was talking about, I pulled it up. So the Heat get Donovan Mitchell, Brandon Ingram, and Dean Wade from Cleveland. Uh, the Cavs get Jaime Jaquez, Tyler Hero, Dyson Daniels. I don't. That must be coming from the third team.
Somebody from the other team, yeah.
Yeah, future first round pick from the Heat and from the Pelicans.
Okay. And
Pelicans
then the
get Jimmy
Pelicans
Butler.
get Jimmy. They get
Yeah,
Jimmy. Yeah. Hey man, I mean, like I said, I love Jimmy and of course I love Tyler and you know my boy Triple J. I hate to see him go, but I mean, hey, we getting Ingram and we getting D Mitch. So we losing 3, but we getting 2. Them two is pretty damn good. So,
Yeah, they yeah. And I mean, I don't know too much about Dean Wade, but
I heard his name, floating around there here and there, but I don't know much about him. So
he shoot the 3 ball pretty decent. I would say he's a taller version of well, he could be a taller version of Max, but of course, when Max get hot, Max get hot.
yeah,
But
yeah,
that's few and far between. Well,
yeah,
that's how it was for us. I don't know what he's doing over there for Cleveland, but
yeah.
so yeah.
We don't know. We don't know. But if that were to trade, and if that kind of seemed like that's the direction that it's going, hey, I wouldn't be too upset about it. Cause like I say, we getting two phenomenal young talents too. Not they're not old. I don't even think Brandon is 30 yet. So uh he could be like 27, 28. I can look him up right now.
Yeah, I was about to yep, I'm about to do it right.
Okay. But yeah, we gotta that would be pretty. And, Brandon Ingram, boy, he be balling out. So, he does his thing. So and he's like a stretch 4 or 5. I don't, how I don't know what his height is.
26. That's it.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, he's super young. Damn, I thought he was a little older than that. So
Me too. He must have been one and done.
he was, he was, he was, and that's the thing. When these guys been in the league for so long, you be thinking that they, older than than they really are. But yeah, yeah, small forward. Yeah, so you can keep Bam at the 5, and you can put him at the 4 because he legit. You know what I mean? So that small ball, that type of small ball would probably work. That would probably work because now you have the personnel, to kind of,
But can he defend though? I mean,
he's he ain't no all NBA defender. If that's what you asking, he's not that. So, but well, how tall is he? 6'8", 6'7", 6 something like that. So yeah.
because what if I'm trying to do it. You got Rozier,
Uh-huh. You
D
got you got
Mitch.
you got Mitch.
You put him at the small.
Okay, that's true. Okay, put him at small.
You
Put
put
Bam at
Big
the
Bam,
4.
and then let's just say maybe we get Obi Toppin. Maybe you know what I'm saying.
Or
You
we get Valanciunas. I don't even know. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm not against getting Val.
Yeah, because he showed not worth the money he used to be.
Right, right. So he's still nice, big body, legit 7-footer. So he can defend okay.
Mm-hmm.
We could be able to get rebounds. We'll have a long team at this point. You know what I mean? We'll have Bam, we'll have Brandon, and
Mm-hmm.
then we'll have Val. Getting the boards, crashing the boards, and that's we way bigger than any team I think we ever had as far as like the front court. So
You
so
said,
yeah.
man, Valanciunas. How old is Valanciunas, man? Because from the thing you said him, and I'm thinking Vukovic. So
I don't know, Vukovic a little. I think Vukovic might be a little older. Uh,
what is Valanciunas' first name, man? Jonas.
Jonas, if that's what it
Jonas.
is. I don't even know how you spell Jonas. Is it Jonas?
Yeah, no Jona Jonas.
Jonas, right? Jonas, yeah.
Dang it, man! Come on.
Okay, I just pulled it up. He just turned 32. Just turned 32 in May 6th is his birthday.
C11.
So now you at least you can at least get 3 to 4 years out of him. 6'11". So that means he legit close to 7 feet tall. Hey, hey.
That's what I say, man. It's definitely pros and also cons to trading Jimmy. Because you might not, whoever will come in, because like we just said, the revenge tour.
Yeah,
He could definitely be on a revenge tour when it come to us as well. But we don't have to see it if we trade him out west, because Pelicans are out west.
right.
I just saw today that the Golden State Warriors might be linked to him if they, we decide to move him. But it's like if it's the Golden State Warriors, who would we pick up from Golden State? You know what I'm saying? I like Kuminga, but
Golden State don't really have anybody, honestly.
what about Kuminga and Wiggins? That's who I put down if we was to trade them there.
But if we could get Kuminga and Wiggins obviously is not the caliber player of a Jimmy, but he's kind of like Josh Richardson. You
Mm-hmm.
know, if I could compare him, he's kind of like that kind of caliber player. He's still good, but not quite not quite there. And of course, Kuminga, he's a young kid. He's like 20 something years old, early 20s. Uh, so super athletic. Yeah,
And see, I would love Kuminga being next to Bam as well.
yeah, 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 yeah. That wouldn't be horrible. I mean, like I said, that's not moving the needle, but I think it's a start, you know. I think it's a start to what other moves we could possibly make or, whatever. Because of course we'll still have Tyler, we'll still have
Tyler is gone. You keep saying we still have Tyler. Tyler is gone, bro. Tyler
no,
is gone.
no, I meant like as far as like the whole thing with Golden State. He's not going to Golden State.
No,
So
he going to Cleveland.
he'll be going to Cleveland. Okay. So that means that we'll have probably the Donovan at
Yeah.
this point. So we'll have Donovan, we'll have Kuminga, we'll have Wiggins. That's what you're saying. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah. So like so even then, if that was what the team, winds up being, uh yeah, that's not too bad. Rozier, Donovan, Wiggins, Kuminga. I think Kuminga will be starting. And Bam.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. We won't have much of a bench. But like I say, Triple J will be gone. I don't know if Duncan will still be there or not.
Yeah, it's all about those fillers because Cleveland did say Tyler and Jaime, of course, picks. I would love
Yeah.
to keep this year's. I would love to keep this year's first round pick because I just want to. I want to see if we end up with that dude Khalil Ware. I would love that.
Khalil Ware. He a big? He is a
Yeah,
big. Yeah.
he's what 6'10", I think.
Yeah.
6'10", 6'11",
Yeah.
if not 7 foot.
Yeah. Yeah. But they still for some reason linking up to that boy from Purdue. So I don't know. So it just depends on who Miami picks up because we done missed some picks, in the Miami years. Of course, the D Rose, you know, sweepstakes. We missed D Rose
Devin
picking
Booker.
picking Beasley, which wasn't a bad pick because Beasley, of course, he was he was a he was a great collegiate player, So you could have went either way with those two. Then I think we slipped and messed up on Westbrook one season, whatever year that was. We messed up on Devin Booker, you know. We slipped up and didn't pick him.
And Maxey.
And then now with Maxey, so that's why Pat Riley don't like draft picks because sometimes you just don't know what you're getting, man. You just don't know. Sometimes you strike gold and sometimes you don't. So yeah.
Yeah, and right now, man, that is funny. I thought that boy was on the Mavericks. So Luka finally exercised his demons. Luka's on his way to the finals. Um, And guess who on the bench? I don't know which one of them twins is on the bench for the Mavericks. One of the Morris boys.
Talking about one of the Morris brothers, yeah.
And they
I
used to
think
beat
it's
this man. They used to beat this man up.
yeah. I don't think it's that brother. I think it's the other one. Because it's Marquise and Marcus. So I think the one that I don't even know which one. I don't even know which one is which. But
They look so much alike.
I think it's the one that was playing for the Clippers, of course. So I think this brother is playing with came from Miami. So Miami, and then wherever he went after he left Miami, I think it was Philly or something like that.
Yeah,
And then
didn't even get in. Everybody was talking about TJ Warren after the bubble, and he on somebody's bench. Everybody kept saying, "Man, we should TJ Warren to be good next to Ben. I mean, next to Jimmy. TJ Warren, TJ Warren." They were like, "Bro, he had a good bubble. That was it."
that's it. TJ Warren ain't really that good, and him and Jimmy Butler used to get into it all the time anyway. So I don't even know if that would even be a good match, So, mm-mm.
Man, Dallas is on the way. So it's Dallas and the Celtics. Lord have mercy. And I ain't even, bro, until you said it, it really didn't dawn on me. It really did not dawn on me that it's the Mavericks. And I'm like, I wouldn't mind the Mavericks winning. It's like, God, dog it. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Mavericks and the Celtics. Two teams that I really,
both of them are kind of like our rivals, man, our nemesis. So yeah.
it didn't dawn on me until you said it. But at this point, I'm team Kyrie, man. If Kyrie get one,
Yeah,
get another one
another one. Yeah.
after playing with Braun,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be upset.
Nah. And like I say, it's not like Dirk is on that team anymore. So
And that
none of the players are on that team.
and that
Like back then.
champion Jason Terry, the champion in me, wouldn't let man.
I don't know, man. Go sit your tail down somewhere. You ain't no champion. Talking about the champion in you. If you had won championship before, you could say that. You talking about the champion in you. You ain't
Man,
never win that.
I'm still mad at Braun for that. Like he went and got that doggone. He went and got it tattooed on him before they actually won it. If
Mm-hmm.
Braun would have showed up like Braun was supposed to show up, he would not have a ring.
He wouldn't have one. Nope, he would not. That was all Braun's fault. Him on the podcast talking about they didn't have enough. Da, da, da. I think Eddie House said something. I think Eddie House said something or another about that.
Yeah, he did.
He made a comment. Yeah, I can't remember what he said verbatim, but he said something along the lines, kind of like what we were saying, like, you already made it there. So what you mean you didn't have enough? Or you could have did it? Nah. You just came up short. That's it. That's all it is to it. It ain't no other way. It ain't no other way to look around it. You came up short. You came up small in that series, man. The first 3 games you were good, but the last 3, boy, it's putting out an APB on you.
Yeah.
Where is he? Has anybody seen him? So yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Do you think, looking back on it, do you think the lights were too bright for even LeBron?
I think it was that year. Yes, that year. Yes, because of course you knew who was playing out. You know who was playing and who was showing out. It was D Wade. Bosh Bosh was okay. He wasn't doing a whole lot, but it was D Wade show.
I don't think Bosh ever did a whole lot once he got with us because he went up against Dirk, and we remember the move that Dirk put on him, and Haslam tried to help out, but and then he got showed out when it came to
Duncan
it was the only time that he really did do something was against OKC.
against Boston.
Yeah, against Boston, but I mean, as far as championship
As far
wise,
as finals, yeah. As far as finals, yeah. Yeah,
uh,
OKC, he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad in that series in OKC. So yeah. But both times against San Antonio and then the one time against Dallas, yeah, he was just kind of average.
He was
So
average. Yeah.
he was just kind of average.
Because
But
Mr. Fundamental, boy, Mr. Fundamental sure made him look like a little kid out there.
but at the ripe age of, I don't know what he was at that time, 36, 37. I don't know. He was up there. So
Yeah. He was older than Bosh.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Because remember, Duncan came in 99. So, and he was a 4-year player. So he came in at 22, 23. So yeah.
And Bosh came in. Wasn't he in high school?
I don't know if he was high school or not. No,
No,
I think he played at Wake Forest
Wake
too.
Forest. That's what it was.
And it's kind of ironic because Tim Duncan played at Wake Forest. So, but I think he played at Wake Forest. I can't remember. I know Duncan was at Wake Forest, but I can't remember if Bosh was at Wake Forest. I think he was. So yeah. But yeah. Oh, Timmy D. That's probably why Timmy D was going at him like that. He probably like, yeah, you little youngster, you can't Wake Forest like me. Nah, we got to go at it, you know. So, hmm
I'm trying to look to see what Chris Bosh. Georgia Tech. Matter of fact.
Georgia Tech. Okay, Georgia Tech. Okay, Georgia Tech. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a one and done.
Yeah, he came in. Yeah, we was like one and done. Yep. So he came in 03. So he was just what, a little bit over 30 at that time. So, or not quite 30 yet.
Probably
Because
was.
he probably came in at like 19, 20, somewhere around there.
Yeah, Bosh. Yeah, probably 19. Yeah, 19.
And that was 2003. He came in the same, he was part of the same class as
Wade and Bron.
LeBron and Carmelo and Wade. Yeah. So, yeah.
Hey, boy, I'm looking at the. I know they all smiles right now, but I'm looking at some of their body language, boy. Of course, the young cats that sit on the bench, they happy, but this might be. Hey, this gonna be. I'm gonna watch these finals, man. It's gonna
watch every game. The finals, of course, that's what everybody kind of live for anyway. A lot of people don't like to watch like the playoffs and the other games, but usually for me, the playoffs is usually what I watch. And during the regular season, if it's not Miami Heat, I don't really watch many games. It have to be a one of those type of games where you look forward to watching. But other than that, I just don't sit there and just watch every game. I just don't. Not anymore. Now, when I was younger, middle school, high school, early 20s, yeah, I used to watch every game. But now I don't watch them like that. If it ain't the Heat, yeah, I don't watch too many games like that. So,
bro, do you miss DJ Derrick Jones Jr.? Do you still wish he was part of the Heat?
we always spoke highly of Derrick Jones Jr. when he was with the team. I was mad when he left, because I think Miami didn't offer him. I think I don't know if they let him walk or if they made him an offer. I don't remember how it actually went. But when I seen that he left, I was like, damn, he was still young at the time, because of course this was like what, 6, 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little while ago before Jimmy even came to the team. So yeah, he was.
Was he there at the bubble year?
No,
he wasn't.
Mm-mm. Nah, because if he was there, we would have won the championship. Yeah, no, I think he had left the year before. So
I could have sworn he was there the bubble year, but yeah, man, I was.
He might have been. I wouldn't say he was a part of the trade, with Josh Richardson and stuff, but yeah, he wasn't there when Jimmy got there. So either he left 19 or he left 18, one of them, but he wasn't there when Jimmy got there. But yeah, he was definitely one of the ones I was hoping to keep, because he was like a high flyer, great defender. Like, he used to lock people up. So I'm like, how would you let a guy like him walk away?
And
You
then
know?
you let him walk, but then we end up with them. I mean, don't get me wrong, Highsmith, but I like I keep saying, man, Highsmith, he he not it to me. I think I really, really I was a big Derrick Jones Jr. fan.
Yeah,
And
we both liked him. We did. I remember. We always spoke very highly of him. Yeah. Hmm.
it seems like when we get dudes like that, we never keep them. Jared Green, I was hoping they was gonna keep him. They let him walk. Of course,
Hmm.
Derrick Jones Jr. and Jamario Moon. He
I
was a high
remember
flyer.
him. Yeah, he was another high flyer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. With,
But
with, with, with Miami and Pat Riley, they just always trying to find the right fit. And I can understand that because remember, at the end of the day, you want a well-oiled machine. You
mhm.
don't want to, kind of like the Spurs, they kind of got the same almost pedigree, kind of sort of. They just kind of, you got your core, but then, you want to plug in, the right type of players in and out, so that so the rotations and everything, so it works. So maybe at that particular moment in time, it just didn't work, so, or maybe they just didn't have the patience to see if it could work. I should say that. So
Riley, boy. 'Cause I mean, it was working to me. But God dog it.
it was a young team.
It's
It was a
going,
young team.
huh?
It was a young team because that was when Wade was kind of still. That was when Wade was kind of basically playing on his own. That was when he had his MVP type of years. So of course, we had Beasley. Uh, I don't remember who else was part of that team. Jermaine O'Neal. We were okay, but we wasn't great.
Yeah, we weren't making
We
up.
was we didn't have great teams those years. So yeah.
So yeah, bro. We for the first night us doing live, I think it went pretty well, even though it took me forever.
That's all right. It's a process. So now the
Yeah.
next time you know how to do it or what probably needs to be done. I'm hoping maybe if some kind of way somehow we could probably do it, you know, uh through like a Facebook or something like that, or Instagram, because that's where we see, all of our peers and stuff,
Yeah,
that
well,
can
okay.
come
So next time we'll do Facebook. We'll do
yeah,
Facebook because yeah,
and make a
she
tag
asked.
team.
I was like when she asked me, she was like, I don't know.
Mm.
And then she said YouTube. Like I was kind of nervous to get on. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of nervous to get on Facebook for the first time.
The
So
first time, yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So since we did this, you know what I mean. Like I said, we can. Man, I'm apologize, bro. I'm just now finding out that I'm loud. So if I'm loud on your end, bro, I'm sorry.
No,
Cause I
no,
be hearing myself, man, now, and it's like, damn, I be loud. But
no, you're not lying. I got the volume at a nice decibel, so it's not all the way up. I got it kind of in the middle. So
so
so yeah,
with the finals coming up, what game you want to go live? First or second?
we could probably do the first game. I think they said the first game is June. It usually starts June 5th or something like that, 4th. It always usually starts around the same time. So
I think
um,
that if it's not third, I swear they said six, June
it could have
6th.
been it could have been the third. I don't remember exactly, but it seems like it's probably going to start like on that Monday or Tuesday because what do we have? We Thursday.
Mhm.
So you got the weekend. It'll probably be Monday or Tuesday,
All
and
right.
that'll probably be like the 4th or the 5th or something like that. I think so.
So we'll try to get on around by second quarter.
Yeah,
Second quarter, not the beginning. Second quarter, we'll hop on Facebook.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool.
All right. So
Yeah,
yeah, man, it was a little trial run.
yeah.
We did.
Trial run.
I ain't got to do no editing. Lord have mercy, good boy. Editing take a long time.
Yeah, I know. I seen a little photo, the picture that you had, and you was looking at everything. So I'm like, yeah, it's a lot. That's why people have teams, but of course, we just starting out, so
Yeah,
we ain't nowhere near that yet. So, uh, so you never know. Who knows? Maybe God willing.
Yeah, because
You may get there.
I told my wife, boy, if I'm ever able to pay her, she on the payroll. Cause boy, because all of the other videos, cause that was my first one editing. All the other ones she would do when I be at work. So
She doing it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot that go into it, man. It's a lot that goes into it. So it's just I wish I could kind of contribute in some kind of way, but you know, I guess for what it is right now, I guess this is how it got to be. So
yeah, just no, man. Just whatever you see something, you know what I mean. Whatever talking points, bro. If you wanna,
oh
whatever you
yeah, yeah,
wanna
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about,
yeah,
and then you know what I'm
definitely,
saying. We'll make it happen.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
All right, my boy.
Yes,
We're gonna
sir.
close this one out.
Close
And
it out.
peace and love. This was what today? No, yeah, today Thursday. So
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, yeah,
we'll chop it up before game one.
yeah. Or on game one. Either
Yeah.
way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll get back to it.
All right, my dude.
Yes, sir, man. So till the next time, y'all.
All right, y'all. J and K, press play.
That's right.